Most welcome, my dear friend, again my channel, and we are back in our scholarship series programs. Definitely these are the good things. My viewers are very thankful to all who are watching me and giving some positive response to me. I'm making these videos to understand how many type of the funding options are available to those students who really want to the some scholarships, some fellowships, some financial help from the university organizations, some NGOs or the government organizations. This university is located in the Scotland. It's the University of the Edinburgh. This is a very good university. Most of the students who watch the Harry Potter or other films, definitely they know the Edinburgh, history of Edinburgh, and already this city is a historical city, renowned city. So many fights are happened here, and one thing I'm telling to you, very interesting. Some areas still there is called the ghost area. So many ghost activities, paranormal activities also still these are going on there. So the city is good for those students who have some adventurous to want to see this type of culture, Western paranormal activities and other things. Already the university is the top 50 rank in the world and also top 10 ranking in the United Kingdom in their educations and their for future perspective for job purpose or settlement programs, all these things. So we are coming to understand the real things, what the university is providing and how many type of subject courses, which type of the funding options and other things. So before we will go direct in the funding and other things, we need to understand the requirement, basic requirement what the university have for their upcoming students who coming from the different part of the world, not only from the United Kingdoms, also from the European associations, South Asians, Asian, African, Americans, South Americans, Canadian, Australian, any part of the world. They would like to come and they want to join the courses from this university. So which type of requirement? There is a graduate and undergraduate program. So you need to be the student who are coming from the non-speaking country. They must need to go for the English steps like IELTS. Just like in this year also there is so many changes is did by the government of United Kingdom for university have the options. They also take some other things, their English test exam. So you can also read the requirement for these things. So you go for the in this option requirement for these things. It's for degree finding options. There is a lot of degree courses are here, so you can select according to your choice which subject you really want to go for the programs. So we are going from the biological sciences because this is my subject, so I am always giving preference for this subject because I have some more interest in this subject. But the process of applications is really similar for all the courses, is not different. You have the three things I already mentioned in so many videos, and also I am telling today is also you make your all academic document in PDF files, your passport files in the PDF files, your research interest purpose, why you like to join this university, you also make 500 word, more than 500 word in a PDF files, and there is a 2 reference letters you have already. So in these things you need to make properly. So friend, here there is a lot of the options for post-graduation programs. I'm not already told you, I'm not detailing for the undergraduation programs. I'm always giving for the higher degree. This is the higher, that's why the scholarship for higher education is better than the undergraduation program. You must go for higher education in the abroad study, not for the all these things I'm always telling. So this is the for research program. Either you are going for research funding purposes, you can select the any courses, and here you have a lot of things. You also going to select your PDF files, PhD programs. So you can choose any subject, just like I'm going for research programs. In the TOT program, I already mentioned in one video what is the difference between master in research and master degree program normal. That is just a lot of difference from their educational things, but they have the only 1 year courses and something is that. So you can read these things. This Nitya Nair is from the India. She is working, she is studying there. So explain something about this property. These things are what they require. There is a programming structure. You can read the programs, what they teach you during the courses. Career perspective, you can go for career perspective where they tell you what is the possibility. You will go for the job if you want to, because already the United Kingdom announced for their job also for 2-year post-study work visa. So it is good for those students who want to study and work and then go for the research. This is a lot of options are available now. So these are testimonial. You can go biomedical sciences into requirement. I already told you what the into requirement. You can see these are requirement for the IELTS 7 band. This is the top university, so you need to be make very good English for the admission in there. But if you are studies there, some hope there, they will also giving some options are there. The cost of fees, you can see the cost of tuition fees, they will be changes every year. There is some possibilities are there also. So you can go for the fees structure, how much the fees the university is taking this. So you can see there is a 28,000 for the 2020. This is a lot of the fees for the student who are coming from the so this is 28,000. That is a lot of fees. This is, I think, the comparable to the Cambridge and Oxford University. They are also taking such amount of fees. The very costly university, but the reputation fundings is good for this concern. So next things is we are directly go for the program is the for funding options. How many type of funds the university is providing, the helping their upcoming students. So friends, we have the options for the United Kingdom and European students. Already there I am told you lot of the loans are available. Now the government of United Kingdom is providing their students. They will return back after 2 to 3 years when they get settlement or they have some job options are eligible to return back their finance banks. So go for this for those students who are living from European Association or United Kingdoms, they will get these things, this facility. So these are the governmented. You can read properly these sections where all the informations are mentioned here. So my friends, coming from the European Association, any part of Europe, they coming from the Sweden, Swedish, or any European 26 country, Italians, French, or Denmark, any part of that, they have these options are they have catered for these things. And the student who are United Kingdoms, Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, England are eligible for this program. Also, I think Ireland students are also eligible for these things. I will read this if Ireland, because some conflict is there Ireland's about the England. So we need to be understand these things. So dear friends, you can go and search these programs. How many possibility for international? Now we will go for the international student, because my main focus for the international for students. So we are coming from South Asian regions, and so African Association, Middle East countries are coming from the South Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Americans, Canadians, South American. Those students who have the interest for the study in Edinburgh, we these scholarship for those programs. So in this page we are coming to see there is a lot of the scholarship programs are here. So we can go one by one and read which type of the scholarship they are providing. Regions, according to the regions, from in which region some scholarships are there. So you can go for the ASEAN region, multi-regional awards. There is a multi-regional award. I have no any idea. I'm just first time I'm reading this section, so I want to go for in details. This is a multi-region. There is so many organization. I already told you there is a lot of organization. Chevening Commonwealth shares, Edinburgh Global Scholarships, Final Master Scholarship. These are all for international scholarships. So I already mentioned three things. So we will not going in that. I am going global research scholarship. The student who want to go for research, is like I selected research program, master research programs and PhD programs. This scholarships is for 3 years. They will cover for the 30 scholarships are here. So you can read properly, and here you will go for this programs. And this is eligibility criteria for PhD programs, merit scholarship. This is based on your merit academics. Apply for, there is no time limits. You can set for 1st February last date. Still this is open for the student who really want to go for these things. So my friends, this is the 100% scholarship, 30 scholarships for the student. Next is Final Master Scholarship, the master program, the Final Master Scholarships. In this scholarships, they are also covering 27,700 scholarships. These are subject in which you really want to go for study programs in these years. There is a American history, the people come through want to study contemporary history, economic and solar history, all these are history related things. If you really want to go for this, you can go and choose this subject and go for the upper scholarship program. Third thing is the principal career development scholarships. In this scholarship, this is also for PhD program. There is a 45 PhD program. This student coming from this, they will also select and go for the public perspective research programs. So here you can get the scholarship like 15,000 per year for 3 years. That means the 45,000 around 46,000. These all these scholarships for the multi-regional award. So now we are coming for African region, who the student coming from African countries. There's a lot of scholarships are here also available. You can read properly and go for the one by one step. Just like this is a UK Kenya Newton partnership program. If you are go for the PhD programs, the Newton Indian, so already there is scholarship programs where you get these things. This information you will get the problem of the Newton, which type of Newton's scholarship are given. So Newton is also from this Asian, East Asian, Malaysians, fully funded scholars, Brazil, South African, wider Thailand scholarships. So this is the another Newton Fund Association organization where you can find your possibility if you are eligible or not, and then make a gram association from this organization and go for their scholarship programs. In this there is a lot of scholarships. You can read properly and go for the application for Asian students. Now we are coming to Asian students. This is African, this is Asians. So Asian students, Asian, South Asian, Chevening, Commonwealth, Edinburgh, this is already the one is Scotland Saltier scholarships. I want to tell you this scholarship very good, science, technology, creative. They are giving also like 5,000 to 10,000 scholarships. Here is not mentioned, but they are giving the scholarship. I know that in this this is scholarship from the Canada, China, Hong Kong, India, Japan, Pakistan and USA students. 8,000 they are giving. They can help you. 8,000 from here you will get the one scholarship. You must be get. I know that. So this is the one of best scholarship. You can apply and you will get the scholarship. Coming from this, especially those students who are from these countries like India, Pakistan, America, China, Philippines, like that, from where they will get the scholarships. Now second is the ASEAN के लिए China scholarship for China के लिए this is scholarship, graduate foundation scholarship for Hong Kong के लिए, Greater China scholarship for Chinese के लिए, Japan Atlantic scholarship for Japanese, principal career development scholarship for this the consider South Great scholarship. This is a great scholarship. I am going from great scholarships for Indian students who really want to go for this. Award is the 50% of contribution of this school fees you will get from the 50% off. This one at 8,000 there is a combination, you will cover more than the 80% and 90% scholarship from there. So you have this options, then you can go and make the application process from there. In this subject, this is scholarship, education, health and science and law. So my friends, these are the scholarships for where you will get, and here there is a lot of another scholarships are also mentioning the scholarship from the Indian students from this is Charles Walsh Indian Trust Organization. This is located in the India, and there is London, Delhi and London. Goa Education Trust Scholarship. This is the student coming from the Goan region, Goa, state of Goa. In like Savidasani Foundation, Principal Career Development, PhD Scholarship, Ravi Shankar Foundations, UK India Education and Research Initiative, UK Doctoral Research. These are the scholarships you will get. You go one by one, just like this. I am going for this. This is the research program. You will get more information about the funding options here. My friends, you know that there is a lot of organizations who are helping but need to be know properly all these things. Just like this, you can go and read properly these organizations, so you will get better options, know how to manage your education fees from there. So these are the links you will get from the website, and where you have option to read properly and think you are eligible or not. I am thinking you must need to be more informative as compared to the consulting some agent or other things. You need to go for direct website and make your application properly. So these are the ASEAN scholarships. You can go for the sections. Now we are coming from the Australian regions, the students who are coming from Australia. So these are the one by one I am giving this. These are the 2 or 3 scholarships from Australia. You can read and you can go. These are already I am mentioning for this section. So we will back Latin America, the American who are coming from South American region. These are the other scholarships. They will read properly and find the which they are eligible and go for their sections. So these are the section wise, the area coming from the whole world, from where you are belonging. You need to read properly and go for that section and apply in your organization, your NGO, trust, any government thinking. So they are helping your organizations for the scholarship programs. And this is the Middle East country. Who are the Middle East country? They are coming from the most of the Middle East regions like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, UAE. From this they also apply in these sections where the eligible criteria are this. But I am thinking the student coming from in these regions are highly rich. They don't need any scholarship. They have a lot of money. They want. But some students are from not very well. So but they need to be such type of scholarship. So they will cover their money functions. So they have the options why they need to expend their family money. So most of congratulate all those students who really want to go from these sections. North America, like America and Canada, these sections from Canadian students who are coming from these regions, they can go for these scholarship programs where they will get all these things. This is the Jack and Cookie Foundation, Marshall Foundation Scholarship Program for the Canadian region, Canadian Centennial Scholarship Fund, Canadian Student Loan. This is the Canadian Student Loan, and also they are helping their student. They will get loans from their sections. They can read from this area from where they are coming. From the student who are belonging from Canada, they get this scholarships. So my friends, this university have a lot of fundings options because the university is topmost. So you really need to make very active and making good application for this Europe and Russian region. We will go and where we will find another scholarship from the all European region, all the pupils from coming from 26 country and Russian region, they will get this information. So yeah, they have the possibility to read these sections. My friends, this is the total option from these sections. This is the only the region of this. Now we will go for the departmental type of options from where you will get. This is the options. This is the video is going too big, but I need to make one of the biggest video, so you will get up. This is the good country. This is one College of Medicine and Veterinary Sciences, from where you have a lot of these things you can read properly. So options are eligible, these sections. And now we are coming College of Art, Humanity and Social Sciences, from where you will also see a lot of the scholarship from each options, each colleges, just like that. So you can also get benefit from there. College of Science and Engineering, from where there is a fund for these students. They go just like School of Engineering, which new School of Engineering, how many type of scholarships you can think. This master scholarship, Canada scholarships, and this is the research scholarships for engineering, international research master scholarships, where they will 3,000 like that. So my friends, you can go for the all section one by one. You can apply 3, 4, 5 application scholarship. Maybe you will get 3 scholarships, so you will cover whole things. And this is the for the engineering section. Then go for mathematical sections, my friends, from where there is a other scholarship programs are there. You can also apply for PhD position if you really like to go there. So my friends, it is informative for this astrophysics programs, informative programs. Go all the section, deep study, deep reading all the area, and go for the application. So you will get little bit amount of option from the finance. It will be helping you a lot. They can reduce your stress tension from the financial help. So all these scholarship from the university, you will get more and more options for the opportunity. So my friend, this is the another chapter. I am going to close the sections because this video is going too long, and I am giving to one things to point. Please go in this site and read properly and go for the application steps, and hoping positive for all of you. Best wishes for application, and thank you for watching my video patiently. Please comment in my section if you need another most your favorite things. I will try to make the video, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe and follow me in Instagram page.